NBA coaches on Nikola Jokic, the best player in the world? Nikola Jokic isn't just a superstar, he's redefining what it means to dominate in the NBA. A 7-foot center with the passing skills of a point guard and an unmatched basketball IQ. Jokic controls the game in ways few players ever have. He doesn't rely on speed, athleticism, or highlight plays. Instead, he dictates the tempo, makes everyone around him better, and consistently puts up historic numbers. NBA coaches, the very people tasked with stopping him, have run out of ways to describe his greatness. Many now openly admit that Jokic is the best player in the world. Let's take a look at what some of the league's most respected coaches have to say about the two-time MVP. Steve Kerr. He's the best player in the world. Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr has coached and played alongside some of the greatest players in NBA history, from Michael Jordan to Steph Curry. Yet, when asked about Jokic, Kerr was clear. He's the best player in the world. Our team is full of elite players, and I think they'd all agree he's number one right now. Jokic's ability to control the game without relying on athleticism makes him one of the most unique superstars the NBA has ever seen. Kerr, who has game planned against the best, recognizes that no matter what defenses throw at him, Jokic always has an answer. Greg Popovich. He's too damn good. San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich has faced legends like Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, and LeBron James. But when talking about Jokic, he couldn't help but laugh at how unstoppable he is. He doesn't look the part, he's not the fastest, doesn't jump the highest, but then he kicks your butt. He's so skilled, unselfish, and just a joy to watch. It's kind of Larry Bird-ish, you know? Comparing Jokic to Larry Bird speaks volumes. Bird was one of the smartest players to ever play the game, dominating with his skill and basketball IQ rather than physical gifts. Jokic is following that same path, proving that intelligence and precision can be just as effective as raw athleticism. Doc Rivers. He's a Magic Johnson type. Former NBA champion coach Doc Rivers went even further, comparing Jokic to one of the greatest playmakers in NBA history. He's a Magic Johnson type of player. He makes his whole team better immediately. If I were a GM, I'd be scared to sign a player from Denver because Jokic makes them look that good. This statement highlights one of Jokic's most underrated qualities, his ability to elevate those around him. Players like Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown thrived in Denver because Jokic puts them in the perfect positions to succeed, just like Magic did for his teammates in the 1980s. Chris Finch. We had no answer. Minnesota Timberwolves coach Chris Finch has tried multiple defensive strategies to slow Jokic down. But after yet another dominant performance, he admitted defeat. We tried everything, but he had it all going. We didn't have an answer for him. Honestly, we haven't had a great one in a while. This is the reality of facing Jokic. There is no blueprint to stop him. Double him, and he'll find the open man. Play him one-on-one, and he'll punish you in the post. Try to speed him up, and he'll dictate the pace. His ability to adjust to any defense makes him nearly impossible to guard. Erik Spoelstra. That's the untrained eye. Miami Heat coach Erik Spoelstra, after facing Jokic in the NBA Finals, shut down those who think he can be contained. That's the untrained eye saying that. This guy is an incredible player. 2 years in a row, he's been the best player on the planet. Coming from a two-time NBA champion coach who has led teams against the best, that statement carries weight. Spoelstra understands that Jokic's impact isn't just about scoring, it's about controlling the game in ways few players can. Conclusion. Jokic is one of one. When some of the greatest coaches in NBA history are openly admitting they have no answer for Jokic, it's clear he is in a class of his own. Whether compared to Bird, Magic, or other all-time greats, Jokic is proving that skill, intelligence, and versatility can dominate even in an era defined by speed and athleticism. As Jokic continues to rewrite the rules for NBA centers, one thing is clear: he's not just great, he's changing the game.